Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. The Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception. And you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14, Georgia, 0.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the handoff. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
It has been a tough 1st half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Bulldogs will have to kick it away. First punt of the game now. Look at a pin him back deep. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. The punt is fair caught, but now up to see about that penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 14, Georgia 0.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Dump off, caught by the running back. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Defense not pressing this time. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags the quick throw. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good.
21, Georgia, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Now it's second down here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit and slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets...
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out.
The return is tackled down at the 27, and the Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew his third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Longhorns are on the move here. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat. Just unable to execute with the throw.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Well, they finally corral him, but he was... The line of scrimmage, Kirk, just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they've got him.
Well, they try to pound it in when they come up short, and now it's decision time for this offense on the road. 4th down, critical moment. What will the play call be here on 4th down? Because they got to come away with points here.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And now another deep ball here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty, and they get it going again here. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime
Spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Gets rid of it on the move. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Third down coming up.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Positive yard. See, as an offense, as long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. The call is a quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So it's third and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Movement here from the tight end. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown in that 2-point conversion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. And they get to completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why offense is drilled down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Oh, look out. The football is free. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Let's bring up third down. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up.